Scarlett, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you about something serious.
What's going on? You're sounding all formal. I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
I quit my job today.
What? Hold on. What do you mean? You just decided that on your own? Why didn't you talk to me first?
I'm sorry, but honestly, I didn't even have the energy to discuss it. Things with my boss were already unbearable, and with all the overtime, my mind and body were falling apart. Every morning it hurt just to get out of bed, and I really felt like I was about to break.
I get that. But when you make decisions like that by yourself, it puts me in a tough spot too. You didn't think about our bills, our life, our future at all, did you?
I'm sorry. I really am. But staying there any longer just wasn't possible. If I didn't make a clear decision, I felt like nothing would ever change.
Yeah, then we need to think realistically about what comes next. First, to stabilize things, you should work as a temp for now. If your income stops, life gets tight, so don't rush, but secure a job for sure.
A temp job. It feels a little humiliating, but I guess I don't have a choice.
Forget pride. What matters is getting your life back on track, and from here, the conditions are clear. Within 2 years, either get a full-time position or make over $40,000 a year. If you can't do that, I'm going to consider divorce.
Divorce? That's a bit harsh, don't you think? I'm planning to give it everything I've got.
It's not harsh. It's just reality. If you're serious, you can do it. If you run away now, you'll just repeat the same thing again. Can you promise me? Are you really committed?
All right, I promise. Within 2 years, I'll make it happen. No matter how hard it gets, I'll go all in, I swear.
Good. I'll take your word, but next time, I'm not trusting words. I'm trusting your actions. I'm done with empty promises. Show me your income every month, your job progress, how you're rebuilding things, all of it.
Got it, I promise. Scarlett, I'll do it. Just watch me.
Yeah, if you're really serious, I'll support you too. But from now on, don't ever make big decisions alone. Our life is something we protect together.
Scarlett, what's up? Do you have a minute right now? Sorry to bug you while you're working, but I need to talk about something.
Lucas, what's up? Did something happen? It's rare for you to message me at this hour.
Just hear me out. I've got something surprising to tell you today. So, I actually brought my parents and my little sister to our place. Starting today, the 5 of us are living together. We all just arrived at the house right now. Oh, and by the way, the movers are delivering my family's stuff tomorrow afternoon. So I need you to tidy up around the entrance and living room a bit, okay? I want everything ready.
Hey, Lucas, you can't just drop that on me out of nowhere. I don't understand any of this.
Basically, my parents and my sister Ivy moved here so we can all live together. What do you think? Sounds pretty great, right? From now on, we can all have a fun, lively time together as a big family.
Hold on. Are you saying they're moving in starting today? You can't just spring something like that on me.
You heard me. Starting today, we're living together. I know it's a surprise, but everyone's really excited about it.
But don't you think it's a bit insane to decide something that huge without asking me at all?
Oh, come on. When it's such a good thing, there's only one answer anyway, right? Of course everyone would be happy.
No, that's exactly why you should have talked to me first. And to top it off, you decided to invite them right when I'm overloaded with work.
But everyone's seriously excited about it, you know? Our house is big, it's clean, and they're all saying it feels super comfortable. My mom's already picked which room is hers and even decided how she's going to arrange her furniture.
You've got to be kidding me. Hearing this while I'm working, my mind just goes blank.
Oh, come on, we're family, right? It's okay to have something exciting like this happen once in a while. So, Scarlett, be happy about it. It's the start of a new life.
There's no way I can be happy about this. You really think I can instantly accept living with 5 people all of a sudden? I feel like my feelings and all my mental preparation have been completely ignored.
Huh? Why are you so mad? Seriously, lighten up and be happy with us. Don't ruin such an exciting moment. If you hate it, then let's just get divorced, okay? Oh, and by the way, My dad, mom, and Ivy are all excited about this. They can't wait to live together.
Then divorce it is. Go ahead and start the paperwork right now. I'm not living like this.
Huh? Oh, wait, hold on. Isn't divorce a bit too fast?
How come? Explain it to me. Your whole family just showed up unannounced, and I can't handle that.
Oh, come on. Don't jump to some extreme conclusion like that. We can work things out if we just talk, right?
Excuse me? You're the one doing something extreme, aren't you? You brought your dad, mom, and even Ivy here out of nowhere. Then you just drop. They moved in. We're living together starting today, like it's nothing. And saying, if you hate it, let's divorce, like it's some joke. That's not something you throw around lightly. Even as a joke, it's horrible. I honestly can't believe you said that.
All right. Don't be so mad. Think of it like a surprise.
A surprise?
It's a positive thing. A fun new life for the whole family to start together.
How can you make such a huge decision about someone else's life without asking them? What about my feelings? Being dragged into this with zero preparation.
You don't have to make life sound so dramatic. In the end, it's just about living with my family. Besides, they've already moved here. They packed everything from their old place and brought it all, so there's no going back now. It's way too late to say no, right?
Wait, you mean they brought all their stuff too?
Yeah, I told you, right? The movers are arriving tomorrow afternoon. All the packing's done, and we just have to unload everything now.
Hold on. What do you mean by that? Don't tell me.
Actually, we sold my parents' house. We found a good buyer, and the timing was perfect.
What? You sold the house?
Yeah, so they don't have anywhere else to go now, which means we all live here together. Since we have this chance, let's all get along and enjoy this new life together.
What were you thinking? They actually gave up their house for us to live together? Oh, that's crazy. You seriously made that decision?
Why are you so mad? It's not a bad thing at all, is it? The house is pretty big, so there's plenty of space for everyone. It's also a solid way to help my parents out. Everything's positive.
Taking care of your parents, huh? Convenient words. Like magic to justify whatever you want.
Ivy's job hunting too. She said there are more job openings around here and she's excited. It'll be easier for her to commute, and now the whole family can live happily together. Honestly, I think it's the perfect plan.
Hey, Lucas. I just want to confirm something.
What?
This house you're talking about? The one you said we're all going to live in from now on? Do you even know whose name it's actually under?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm the one who took out the loan and bought this house, right? So there's no problem.
Are you seriously saying that? That's some wild memory rewriting. This house was inherited by me from my parents, and you didn't put in a single dollar. Do you not remember I used my savings to renovate the walls and floors completely? During the renovation last year, you were smiling and said, "Wow, Scarlett, your family house got crazy nice." Remember that? All of that was paid with my money. You've never even seen a single invoice, have you?
Wait, really? I kind of felt like we decided everything together. My memory's a bit fuzzy, but it's not something to get that mad about, right?
Why are you acting like it was your achievement? Don't talk like you built everything when someone else worked their butt off for it. That kind of attitude is seriously unbelievable.
Wait a second. Even if that's true, we live here as a married couple, so does it matter whose it is? It's our house, right? No need to nitpick over the details.
Then let me ask you, who paid for the renovation?
Huh? Oh, well...
Who? Spit it out.
You did?
Do you know who pays the property tax every single year?
You do.
Then whose name is officially on the deed? Who's listed in the registry?
Oh, well...
Why are you hesitating? You know the answer, so acknowledge it. Do your parents actually think you bought this house?
Yeah. They probably do. It's kind of hard to correct them now.
Unbelievable. You seriously think you can buy a house with a $25,000 salary? No bank would approve that loan.
What? How do you even know that? That's my privacy.
Privacy? Seriously? I manage our finances, so of course I know. And by the way, you still haven't told your parents or Ivy the truth, have you? After we got married, you quit your full-time job, saying something about relationship issues at work. Then I pushed you to work in any form at least, and you ended up becoming a temp. Because of that, your income dropped hard and things got tight, but I never complained and I supported everything. You said you'd explain it to your parents yourself, so I stayed quiet this whole time. What happened to that promise?
Well, it's embarrassing. I don't want them to think I'm a useless person. I've always heard from my parents, be responsible, and I also don't want my sister to see me in a bad light. I didn't want them to see me like this.
If that's how you feel, then you shouldn't have caused this huge mess in the first place. Who do you think is happy about this move-in plan built entirely on lies and pride? This whole problem exists because you care more about appearances than facing reality.
Please, don't tell my parents and Ivy. I really don't want to disappoint them. My dad's strict, but deep down he actually expects something from me. If I throw reality at him like this, everything will collapse.
Collapse? Your family barging in like this has already destroyed everything. You're the only one who hasn't realized that. And earlier you just said, if you don't like living together, let's divorce, but all three of them are unemployed, right? If we actually got divorced in this situation, who would really be in trouble? Try looking at reality for once.
Yeah, that's...
Before I get home, you need to tell them everything about your situation honestly. And as a family, decide clearly what you're going to do from now on. Running away won't fix anything.
So what time are you coming back?
I'm leaving work on time today, so I should be home by 7. If nothing is decided by that time, you better brace yourself for what's coming. I'm done putting up with anything.
Hey, Scarlett! What the hell were you thinking? Who acts that cold in a situation like this? How could you just kick us out like that all of a sudden?
Lucas, think carefully. Who created this situation in the first place? You still don't get what position you're in.
You didn't have to expose everything like that. You could have at least softened it or said it in a different way, right? And then on top of that, you threw us out of the house without mercy. This is unbelievable. The neighbors were literally peeking out their windows. Ugh, I'm so embarrassed that I can't even look at their faces anymore.
I clearly told you to explain everything before I got home. You did nothing, and this is the result. Did you take my warning lightly?
What are we supposed to do tonight? We have nowhere to go. You want us to sleep outside or something?
If you go near the station, there are cheap motels and 24-hour diners like Denny's everywhere. You're an adult. Handle your own problems.
Like we have money for that. We're completely broke.
Didn't you say you sold your parents' house? Then you should have that money, right?
Well, apparently. It seems like there were some problems related to liens and foreclosure or something like that. Dad said that in the end, almost nothing actually came back to us or something like that.
Ah, I see. So you couldn't pay the mortgage and had no choice but to give up the house. If I remember right, your dad's company went bankrupt last year. And since then, he's just been barely getting by on day labor and temp jobs, right? No wonder he couldn't keep up the payments. Well, at least I understand the reason now. Oh, by the way, I'll file the divorce papers tomorrow.
What? Wait, hold on. Bringing that up right now is seriously the worst timing, don't you think?
Let's go back to the beginning, Lucas. Remember this? When you quit your last full-time job on your own, and without asking me you became a temp, we made a deal, right? Within 2 years, you'd either get a full-time position or make over $40,000 a year. And if you couldn't do that, we get divorced. You agreed to that, and you even signed the divorce papers yourself, right? I told you, I kept those divorce papers with me. You're not about to say you forgot that, are you?
I mean, I didn't think you were actually keeping it for real or anything.
Are you serious? I don't make threats. There are plenty of people doing temp or freelance work who still earn a stable income and put in real effort. That's exactly why I thought it was fair. I even made that condition pretty lenient, honestly.
So, it's been 2 years already. I guess I didn't notice the deadline passed.
Exactly. A promise is a promise. The paper you signed yourself is finally going to take effect. That's all.
Scarlett, please. Can you at least listen to me for a minute? I'm really sorry for everything. This time I want to start over for real. I can't stand the thought of it ending without me saying anything.
Lucas, at this point, I don't have anything left to say.
Oh, don't be that cold. Scarlett, I'm begging you. Give me just one more chance. I finally found a job lead. I even sent my resume and they scheduled an interview. This time, I won't run away. I'll actually fix things.
I see. Good for you. You finally took a step forward. But, too bad. It's already too late.
Why? It's different this time. I'm really reflecting on my errors. I'm not lying.
Reflecting on your errors? I've heard those words plenty of times. Did it ever come with results even once? Then, answer me this. In these past few weeks, what exactly did you do? I want you to explain your actions specifically.
Well, yeah, a lot happened, but I have my reasons.
Then let me say it for you. First, your temp job. You got terminated for no call, no show. They cut you on the spot, right?
What? How do you even know that?
I was listed as your emergency contact. They called and said you weren't showing up to work. So I had no option but to mention that we're divorced now and I'm not sure about your situation. I also told them to take me off the emergency contact list.
I was helping my parents and Ivy move, so I couldn't go. It's not like I didn't want to go.
I see. So you forced a move in without asking me and then lost your job because of that move, right? You've really got no one else to blame. And after that, what did you do?
Well, the hotel fees for my family and food expenses. I've been paying for all of it myself.
I see. So after losing the house with nowhere to go, you've been covering everything alone. In other words, your income is zero, but your expenses just keep increasing.
But I had no choice. I'm the one who brought them here, so I can't just abandon them.
You barely had any savings, and we were living paycheck to paycheck. I know that better than anyone. Your account must be completely empty by now, right?
Well, there's still a tiny bit left. But honestly, it's almost gone. But once I get this new job, I'll slowly rebuild things. This time it's really different.
This new job? You don't mean that seasonal post office gig again, do you?
How do you know that? Did you actually check?
I don't even need to check. You said the exact same thing before, remember? The timing matches perfectly, so it wasn't hard to guess. Back then, too, you came home all proud saying, I got hired at the post office. But when I checked it out, it turned out to be just a temporary holiday gig for 3 weeks over Christmas and New Year's. You bragged about a 3-week gig like it was a real job offer. I'm not saying that job itself was bad. I respect that you tried to work. But calling it a stable income to reassure me was just you covering it up.
Now that you mentioned it, I do remember something like that happening.
This isn't funny, Lucas. By the way, what about your parents? They still haven't found a place to live?
Well, they're still staying at the hotel, but they're planning to look for a cheap apartment soon and move.
And who's going to be the guarantor for the rent? You're unemployed right now, aren't you? You can't even guarantee your own living costs, let alone someone else's.
I'll figure something out.
Figure it out? Oh, don't tell me you were planning to ask me again, were you?
Come on, can you give me a little help? I swear I won't bother you again.
Of course not. Are you kidding me? We're strangers now. I have zero obligation to be a guarantor for your family. Hey, Lucas. It's too late now, but let me ask you one thing. Why didn't you talk to me properly before it got this bad? I was right beside you, so why didn't you say anything? Once everything falls apart and it's too late, asking for help doesn't fix anything.
I was ashamed of myself, really. You kept getting promoted, getting more recognition. Your salary went up, and everyone at work trusted you. Meanwhile, I couldn't change. Couldn't do anything. I was pathetic, and I just couldn't say it.
So your answer to that was to keep lying? To hide everything, act proud, and deceive me because you thought that was protecting me? Marriage isn't about one person hiding everything to balance things out. Did you forget what it means to support each other?
I know. Only now do I truly understand how stupid I've been. But even so, I still want a chance to make things right.
It's too late now. You had so many chances. Each time I waited and tried to believe in you. But I can't go back to that same place anymore.
Please, Scarlett. Just give me one more chance. This time I'll really change, I swear. Even that house, if I fix it up, it could still be a place for my parents to live.
That house has already been sold. The contract is done, and the ownership has already been transferred. While you were unaware, I took care of everything cleanly.
What? Wait, hold on. Then what happens to us? We don't have anywhere to live now.
Us? You're still using that word? I already submitted the divorce papers. While you and your family were bouncing between hotels, I finished all the paperwork with a real estate agent.
But if we get back together, then we could live together again.
Get back together? You kept contacting me over and over because you were hoping for that? You thought I'd get soft out of pity?
That's not it. I honestly didn't know what else to do.
Listen, Lucas. This may sound sudden, but I got an official offer from my work for an overseas assignment. I thought it was still a distant plan, but they finally gave me a concrete schedule.
What? Overseas? What do you mean?
There's a project to launch a new overseas branch, and I was chosen as part of the team. My boss had been asking me to take on the challenge for a while, but because of our situation, I kept turning it down. But after the divorce, being on my own made things lighter. So this time, I finally accepted the offer officially.
Oh, wait, hold on. An overseas assignment? You're actually planning to accept it?
Yeah, of course. I already gave my answer and I've started preparing the handover. They said I'll be in a core position on the project over there, and I think it'll be a new challenge for me.
But we're not done yet, right? There's still a chance for us to fix things.
Not done? What are you even talking about? Do you remember the condition you set 2 years ago? Become a full-time employee or earn over $40,000 before the deadline. You broke both conditions, which means the divorce goes through. That's what you agreed to back then. And about the house, it's already sold. This place isn't ours anymore.
No, please wait. At least give me time to talk this through.
Lucas, for 2 years we talked again and again, didn't we? We discussed ways to make it happen and how to restore trust. Every time I tried to believe, but all you did was pile up lies and run away. And with this whole stunt, you crossed the final line.
Scarlett, please, just give me one more chance.
Even if you beg, I'm not coming back. I finally feel like I can face forward again. It's scary, but from now on, I'm going to live on my own strength. So this is really the end. Goodbye, Lucas.
Scarlett, wait, please. I still have things I want to say. Pick up, please. Just one last word, that's all I'm asking. I can't accept it ending like this. Scarlett, are you really leaving? Hey, can't we just talk face to face again? Please, I'm begging you.
Half a year has passed since the divorce. Since that incident, I've barely heard anything about Lucas, his parents, or his sister Ivy. From what I heard from someone back in America, his parents and Ivy, without reflecting on their own lack of planning and dependence, assumed they could live comfortably off Lucas's income. And the moment he lost his job, they started complaining nonstop. In the end, they temporarily crashed at a relative's place, but their selfish behavior got them kicked out. And now the four of them are reportedly wandering with nowhere to go. Lucas still couldn't find a proper job and kept bouncing between day labor gigs. And one day, after being nagged and blamed by the three again, he finally snapped, lost control, and then disappeared. Since then, no one has been able to track him down, and his parents and Ivy still can't reach him. Nobody is even trying to look for him, so nobody has any idea where he is now. As for me, I've started my overseas assignment, and I'm slowly getting used to life here. My job is fulfilling, and every day is a new lesson. I've cut ties with Lucas, his parents, and Ivy, but from that experience, I learned the strength to not let others control my life, and I'm moving forward. Feeling the freedom of my own time and the joy of growing, I continue walking forward, believing in my decisions. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.